And now we're going to have our Texas heavyweight title main event. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the challenger in this Texas heavyweight championship match, weighing in at 275 pounds, from Pittsburgh, Texas, Awesome Kong. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the champion. He weighs in at 245 pounds, from Lake Dallas, Texas. He is a four-time and current NWA Texas heavyweight champion. Ladies and gentlemen, Brian Adias. Ladies and gentlemen, this bout, one fall, 30-minute time limit. Your referee, a man who's refereed many a title match, Rick Manning.
And referee Rick Manning handing the Texas Heavyweight Championship belt to Johnny T. As we get ready to start here, our main event. And referee Rick Manning calling for the bell. This one should be a great one. He's listed him as 375 pounds, but believe you me, the Awesome Kong is all of 400 plus. Brian Adias, 245 pounds, from Lake Dallas, Texas.
Well, I'd have to say, Tommy Daniels, I made a mistake announcing Awesome Kong. 375, not 275, as you mentioned, probably more than 375. Good to see you again, Tommy Daniels. Usually you have your brother Jack hanging out with you here. Jack Daniels, I always see you with. But it's good to have you here by yourself today.
You see Johnny from time to time on TV. You've heard of Carrot Top. Well, Johnny poses as Carrot Top from time to time. When he's not out entertaining, he's a stand-up comic, as you can hear. You've been enjoying here.
You know, nobody likes my jokes better than me, but this is a great heavyweight title match we have here for the Texas title. Brian Adias, 4 times and current champion. Awesome Kong wanting that gold around his rather huge waist. And this is going to be a great one, 30-minute time limit. Tommy Daniels, I'm looking forward to it.
Brian Adias, of course, just recently coming off elbow surgery. It's good to have him back in the ring.
Well, he made his return to the NWO after being out for an extended period with an arm injury. Came back in and found himself in championship gold in short order. Awesome Kong, he's been gone for quite a while. Broke his ankle, actually, at his last outing in NWA, and that healed. Now he's back, and got the promoters to sign him to a title match here at a big show. And I don't know, I mean, definitely the power advantage with Awesome Kong, Tommy Daniels.
And he's a big man, I'm telling you. He, of course, part of the Colossal Kongs, you might remember, of USWA fame back in the, maybe 6-7 years ago, Dallas, Texas, at the world-famous Sportatorium.
Back when there was a USWA.
Yes. Of course, and now the defunct USWA.
Well, it exists in the court system, but let's not talk about that when we get Jerry.
We have the shows you know. TV 55, KLDT, Lake Dallas.
Been around the world and across the country, holding gold all over, almost everywhere they go or have gone. But Awesome Kong going it solo for, the last several years, and kind of mining for Texas heavyweight gold here tonight. Hammering on Brian Adias.
Brian, the current Texas heavyweight champion, which he won in a very, very exciting and interesting way. And Brian Adias now pounding at the head of the big man. They list him in the program here as 375 pounds, but boy, I'll tell you what, there's no way on his best day that he weighs 375 pounds.
Well, and I kind of got lucky. I got out of the ring because I accidentally introduced him in the ring at 275, and I was wondering why he was giving me that mean look. He's probably like, you know, what are you doing, boy? You know, it's like, ugh. But yeah, definitely, that guy's got to be 400 pounds or more. I don't know.
Brian Adias working on the arm of the Awesome Kong. Referee Rick Manning, your official for this main event, Texas heavyweight title. 1 fall, 30-minute time limit.
Brian Adias with the armbar, trying to do a little more kind of classical amateur hold style wrestling Adias, whereas Kong thus far just kind of hammering with those big fists.
Coming up in the weeks to come here at NWA Southwest, you'll be seeing some of the biggest names in professional wrestling, like the Brotherhood from Boston, Massachusetts.
Definitely a great team out of New England. Suicide, Eric Sabrasia, Knuckles Nelson. You know, a great team that's coming down to NWA.
I'm sure somewhere down the road again we'll be seeing your current NWA heavyweight champion, Dan the Beast Severin, who's been here and made a stop in Fort Worth, Texas on a few occasions.
If he still holds the belt, you never know. Dan Severin out there defending the title. And, you know, who knows? He could be wrestling somewhere tonight and lose the belt and might not be the champ by the time this airs. But the point being, a lot of big stars come down to the NWA Southwest in Fort Worth, Texas. If you want to see action and big stars, your local indie fed isn't going to provide it. You want the National Wrestling Alliance.
And Brian Adias taking the big man, all 400 pounds, into the corner turnbuckle, and you can see the ring shake there, Johnny.
Well, I tell you what, I saw Awesome Kong earlier in the locker room, and I said, what are you up to? And he said, the ideal weight for a man 9'5", but Brian Adias able to throw that 375 pounds plus around the ring with, you know, not ease, but getting him around the ring anyways.
Brian Adias is no lightweight himself at 245 pounds, in good shape. But boy, I'll tell you what, up against a big man like Kong, Brian has all that he bargained for tonight in that title match.
Definitely so. I don't know which man is more experienced, Adias or Kong. Both men have been around the block twice, but Kong now with some type of nerve hold on the right trapezius area of Brian Adias.
Brian Adias, who has held many titles of his own, including the Texas Tag Team title at one time with the late Kerry Von Erich. He's been the Texas Heavyweight Champion on several times. He defeated Hollywood John Tatum in the squared circle for the TV title back about 12 years ago.
I don't remember. I was too young to, you know.
Yeah, you were still on the road touring with your twin brother Carrot Top.
Brian Adias definitely held many a belt. In fact, I'm holding the Texas title right now in my hand physically, but doesn't make me the champ. But anyways, throw the rope by Adias and a big elbow. Kong. Brian Adias getting some momentum.
Oh, and a flying elbow, and it shakes the big man, but he won't go down, Johnny.
He definitely won't go down.
Once again, another flying elbow by Brian Adias, and boy, he's not making a dent in the big man.
What's it gonna, oh, and he's got him this time.
Third time a charm for Brian Adias. Now
wait a minute, what's this, Tommy Daniels?
And here comes the Texas Tag Team Champions, Team Extreme. And as you remember, Johnny T, Brian Adias defeated Khris Germany, Cutthroat Khris Germany, in a triangle match not too long ago.
Well, I don't know what's going on here. I'm guessing that Awesome Kong disqualified. I don't know if he's in cahoots with these guys or what. I'll go see what I can find on a ringside, Tommy Daniels.
Oh, and a big splash, and down goes Brian Adias. And they're calling for help from the back. Team Extreme pounding away at Brian Adias now. And Brian is hurt. We're probably going to have a disqualification here. We'll wait for the official decision by Rick Manning.
Ladies and gentlemen, due to outside interference, Awesome Kong has been disqualified. Therefore, your winner and still Texas Heavyweight Champion, Brian Adias.
Well, Brian Adias, your winner. I'm sure not how Brian wanted to win this match. nonetheless, Brian is still your Texas heavyweight champion.
If you have what it takes to become a professional wrestler, you can do it today at the NWA Wrestling Academy. Call 972-881-2452. The NWA Southwest Wrestling Academy is the most publicized wrestling school in Texas. Come train under NWA stars Kit Carson, Chris Germany, Super T, and referee Rick Manning, and debut in the NWA. For a tryout date, call 972-881-2452 or find us on the World Wide Web, swawrestling.com.
Get ready, Dallas-Fort Worth wrestling fans. The legendary National Wrestling Alliance is hosting a spectacular event Thursday, June 10th at the Bronco Bowl Arena. See in action fabulous Freebird Terry Gordy, North American champion Colorado Kid, Team Extreme, and many more. Reserve tickets only $5 to this inaugural show and on sale at all Albertsons throughout the Metroplex. Catch the NWA on Sundays, 10 o'clock on Channel 55.
What would you do if you had to choose between the buffalo and the giraffes, between a flower or an elephant? What would you choose? What if you had to decide between a 100-year-old tree and a 1,000,000-year-old beach? Between drinking clean water or breathing clean air? Would you make the right choice? Would there be a right choice? Now there's a way to help. Not just one, but all these things. EarthShare, the world's leading environmental groups working together. It's one choice we can all live with. Ask your employer about workplace giving.
I've been a lot of places across the United States, and I've been to some high places, I've been to some low places, but I've always kicked the smack out of the trash that's been around here, and that's what I've done. I've come down here to Texas. I'm going to kick the trash. I'm going to clean the house, and all I got to say is, you double-cross a rebel, payback's a mother, brother. You just remember that. I'll sweep it all out. I'll clean it all out. Nobody can take me down. Nobody can take me out. That's it.
Ladies and gentlemen, his opponent, weighing in at 230 pounds, from New Orleans, Louisiana, the Chef. This bout is one fall with a 15-minute time limit. All right, fans, Johnny T with you here in Fort Worth, Texas for NWA Southwest action. Tonight we've got a great one for you. The big man, the big hurt, Kurt Reigns out of Dallas, Texas, against a man who, I don't know if I saw him on Comedy Central last week or not, but he goes by the name The Chef, and if you get in his way, he'll say, fudge you. But, two great athletes with The Chef taking over early. Big back body drop onto Kurt Reigns. Very well-conditioned athletes in this bout. As you see, The Chef, tremendous upper body conditioning, along with really big, powerful legs. Kurt Reigns, kind of more tall and lanky, but definitely a big, strong man. Of course, in the NWA, you have a 20 count outside of that ring to get back in. Our referee is Phil Brown. As you see the lights kind of shining off the top of his head, Phil Brown, one of the toughest referees in wrestling, and a regular here in NWA Southwest. Kurt Raines with a whip into the ropes and a splash onto the chef as he kicks him in the corner. Another whip to the ropes by Kurt Raines. Whoa! He turns around the back body drop, but Raines is in the ropes. He was too close to the ropes to get any kind of pin there. And Kurt Raines, once again, taking a breather outside. I tell you what, the chef has got him rocking and rolling so far in this bout. The crowd kind of split as far as being behind Kurt Raines, the big man in the black tights, and the chef, the man in the red and white. Side headlock and a takeover by the chef. Of course, the chef was on the shelf for a while after dislocating his shoulder in an NWA Southwest match. He said before this match, he said, I don't care how big Raines is, I'm back, I'm ready to run over anybody who gets in my way. He said, revenge is a dish best served cold, said the chef. But Raines, whoa, he nails Raines with that elbow, staying true to his words, the chef, and goes with the lateral press and a 2 count. What a match we've got here, fans. NWA Southwest action. Every Friday night at the Texas Indoor Speedway Arena.
Yeah,
Northeast Fort Worth, Texas. Friday nights, 8 p.m. bell time. Come on down and check us out sometime if you like wrestling, if you like hardcore action. Nice leg drop by the chef. And boy, is he happy with himself. I don't know if he was given the peace sign there, if he's just trying to say I'm only going to get a 2 count on this one, but he only got the 2 count, did not grapevine the leg, which with a big man like Kurt Raines, you're going to have to do because he's got a lot of power. And Kurt Raines with a kick to the midsection and the big suplex takeover. He goes for the pin himself and a 2 count only. Kurt Raines smart enough to grapevine the leg on that occasion. I tell you what, both men, Kurt Raines and the chef, both relative newcomers to the sport, haven't been in it a lot of years. So it's kind of a battle of the up-and-coming guys here at NWA Southwest, and the big hurt elbow by Kurt Raines and a 2 count only.
If you can't see the NWA in person, check it out right here on TV. We're back in just a moment. Dallas-Fort Worth wrestling fans, the legendary National Wrestling Alliance is hosting a spectacular event Thursday, June 10th at the Bronco Bowl Arena. See in action fabulous freebird Terry Gordy, North American champion Colorado Kid, Team Extreme, and many more. Reserve tickets only $5 to this inaugural show and on sale at all Albertsons throughout the Metroplex. Catch the NWA on Sundays 10 o'clock on Channel 55.
If you have what it takes to become a professional wrestler, you can do it today at the NWA Wrestling Academy. Call 972-881-2452. The NWA Southwest Wrestling Academy is the most publicized wrestling school in Texas. Come train under NWA stars Kit Carson, Khris Germany, Super T, and referee Rick Manning. And debut in the NWA. For a tryout date, call 972-881-2452 or find us on the World Wide Web, swawrestling.com.
I'd love to have a pool. I just can't afford one.
That's what I thought too, but I got this one for $395 and it included everything.
The Pool Depot of Texas, one of America's largest above-ground swimming pool companies, has made the dream of owning a pool come true for over 7,000 families. That's because they believe that every family who wants a pool should be able to afford one.
The total experience with the Pool Depot was pleasant. It was easy.
No problems. Everything, the gentleman came out, and we did paperwork within about 30 minutes, and it was completed.
In celebration of their 5th year, the Pool Depot of Texas is offering the most incredible selection of pools at prices starting from only $395. And these prices include everything from a 15 by 24 swim area to equipment, 2 wood decks, and installation. So call the Pool Depot for a free, no-obligation yard survey and join their family of satisfied customers. Pool experts are standing by to arrange your free yard survey. Call now.
Tell you what, now what's this? Tejas, as you see outside the ring, Tejas coming down to the ringside area. What's Tejas doing out here? I don't know. A while back, the chef sees Tejas claiming a slow count by referee Phil Brown. Tejas was the one who injured a little while back the chef. But I mean, the chef's been back. He's in 100% condition. Well, Tejas has no business being out here. Kind of like that Green Bay Packer tattoo, however. But, I mean, outside of that, Tejas has generally been a fan favorite here in the NWA Southwest. Whoa, low blow by Reigns as the crowd cheers, "Let's go, Chef." Reigns tries to push referee Phil Brown out of the way. Phil Brown, a big guy himself. Wait a minute, Tejas has got a chain. And whoa! Kurt Reigns thought he thought Tejas was helping him, but Tejas clocks Kurt Reigns, and the 3 count. Your winner after getting clocked with the chain by Tejas, your winner is the Chef. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this bout, the Chef.
We'll take care of those marks very soon and very quick, and you're looking at the new NWA Southwest Tag Team Champions. So get them tonight.
Well, I know a lot of fans want to see that happen tonight. You've got the big match for the tag team gold. One last thing, Chris Young, Larry Green, I want to ask you. Always a lot of cheers for you out here at NWA Southwest. Any last words for your fans before you go to the back to prepare for the big main event tag team title match?
Wow, he's been gone for a long time, huh? But hey, I just want to thank all you people for coming out here, even you losers like Smith. But hey, guys, I promise you one thing. In about an hour from now, you're checking out the new NWA Southwest Tag Team Champions.
Ladies and gentlemen, Larry Ace Green, Chris Young, they are the Blackbird Posse in your main event tonight for the Texas Tag Team Championship. He weighs in at 217 pounds from Arlington, Texas, Mace. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing his opponent, weighing in at 328 pounds from New Orleans, Louisiana, Super T. This bout is one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Your referee, Phil 316 Brown. Johnny T here, along with a member of the Blackbird Posse, Larry Ace Green, my special guest out here during this match. Larry, great to have you out here.
Thanks, This should be a very interesting match tonight.
We've got a big match. We've got the big man, Super T, 328 this week he's weighing in at out of New Orleans, against a big weight advantage against Mace, the man in the camouflage, 217 pounds out of Arlington. And I've got to say, Larry Green, if I were Mace in this match, he's got a stick and move getting caught in the corner like that.
Put yourself in a state of enchantment. New Mexico.
Mean Streets each weeknight at 10 on TV 55.
You'll laugh, you'll be surprised. We'll open up your eyes for the best entertainment. You know where to go. TV 55 has the shows you know.
One out of every 4 babies is not fully immunized. Your child could get a deadly disease. Get all your baby's shots before age 2. You gave them life. Protect it.
It's not a national emergency. It's a neighborhood fire. Yet for the families who lost their homes, it's a major disaster.
What does the Red Cross do in a situation like this?
We're here to help the families. We give them food and blankets, and we provide shelter.
I was with the families last night, and thank goodness they didn't lose their lives. But in so many ways, they did. When people think of the Red Cross, they think of hurricanes and blood drives, but there's so much more.
The Red Cross is always involved in the community. It's neighbor helping neighbor.
Who pays for all of this to happen?
We help people, people help us.
First to respond with care and relief. Count on the Red Cross to be there for your family. But we're not a government agency. We rely on you. Call the Red Cross because your help can't wait.
One out of every 4 babies is not fully immunized. Your child could get a deadly disease. Get all your baby's shots before age 2. You gave them life. Protect it.
I'd rather eat a big old bug than ever take a stupid drug. Drugs aren't cool, they can mess you up at school. Drugs are a pain, they can hurt your body and your brain. A big old bug with an Oakland mug is better than any stupid drug. They make you sad and your parents mad. Drugs are dumb, they make you clumsy, slow and numb. I'd rather eat a big old bug, don't do drugs, than ever take a stupid drug.
Scatman's World.
My scene's clean, do you know what I mean? My scene's clean, do you know what I mean? My scene's clean, do you know what I mean? It's not here to die. Life's about living, laughing, loving. Drugs, baby, baby, they ain't about nothing. It's not hip to die. Drugs, they ain't about nothing.
Be cool about fire safety.
Uh-oh. Somebody left out matches and a lighter.
Remember, keep your eyes open, and if you see these, tell a grown-up right away. But never touch them, and you'll be a real superhero.
Like a deputy fire marshal?
Exactly.
Don't touch matches or lighters. Tell a grown-up instead. Be cool about fire safety.
We have the